In this video, I will demonstrate how to accept a SharePoint site invitation and create basic email alerts. In this example, let's pretend your name is Kellen Pate, your primary email account is a Gmail account, and you received this invitation from Mike Wasmer in your inbox. As you can see in the email subject line, Mike wants to share the Dhofar SharePoint site with you. So to accept the invitation, first open up the email. Then click on the Dhofar site link in the email and let's see what happens. Because you're not currently signed in to either a Microsoft account, an Office 365 account, or some other Microsoft service account, you get this screen telling you that you need to sign in. If you have one of these types of accounts, go ahead and click the appropriate link and sign in. If you don't have one of these accounts, click on the link at the bottom of the page to create a new Microsoft account. Next, you're presented with a fairly simple form that you need to fill out to get your Microsoft account. First, enter your first and last names, then enter the email address that you want to associate with your Microsoft account. This is a very important step because SharePoint has a great email alerting system, and all the email alerts that you receive will go to the email address that you enter here. So it's very important to enter an email address that you check frequently. Otherwise, you might miss important project alerts. You can either use an existing email address or get a new Outlook.com or Hotmail.com email address from Microsoft. I suspect that almost all of you already have a primary email address, so therefore there's probably no need to create a new Outlook.com or Hotmail.com address here. After you enter your email address, then enter a new password for your Microsoft account and fill out the rest of the form. After you click the Create Account button, you'll be taken to a Microsoft account login screen. Go ahead and log in and let's see where it takes you next. So you're taken to a screen that tells you that a verification email was sent to the email address that you entered on the account sign-up form. So go to your inbox, open the new message from Microsoft, and click the Verify button. Next, you are taken to a screen that confirms that your new Microsoft account is ready to go. When you click the OK button, you're taken to your Microsoft account management screen where you can do all of the usual stuff that you can do on typical account management screens like this one. Now that you have your new Microsoft account, you should be able to accept the invitation and log into the SharePoint site. So go back to the invitation email and click on the site link. When you do that, you are taken back to the screen that asks you to log in. Because you are already logged into your Microsoft account, however, all you have to do is click the button and you're taken directly to the SharePoint site. Your name will be in the upper right corner, and you can view your profile by clicking on the My Settings option. Note that you cannot change your profile, so it is important that you enter the correct information when you create your Microsoft account. Now let's move into the second part of this demo and create a basic email alert. If you click on My Alerts, you'll see that you have no alerts set up. You can create alerts for items on your team's site, but what you'll do here is create an alert on the main EcoHouse Design Competition site's forum. So click the link at the top of the page to go to the EHDC site. If you click on a forum post, you'll be taken into that post. You can set an alert on that post, but that is not what we want to do here. Instead, what we want to do is create an alert that will notify you when a new post is added to the forum. So click on the List tab at the top of the screen, then click the Alert Me dropdown, and finally select Set Alert on this list. When you do that, you're taken to the New Alert dialog box. Go ahead and give your alert a title and verify that the other options are acceptable. As you can see, there are many options available for fine-tuning your alert, but the defaults are fine in most cases. When you're done, click the OK button and your alert is set up. Now let's assume that someone has added a new post to the forum. As you can see, you will get an email from SharePoint alerting you of the new post. The alert includes the post subject, body, and other information. It also has links to the site, your alert settings, the new post, and the entire forum. Let's click the site link to see what happens next. When we click on the site link, we are taken to a login screen because we were also logged out of the Microsoft account when we logged out of the SharePoint site earlier. Note that this is an Office 365 login screen. Now, something interesting will happen here. When you enter the email address associated with your Microsoft account, Microsoft recognizes that this email address is associated with a Microsoft account instead of an Office 365 account, so it automatically takes you to the Microsoft account login screen. Go ahead and complete the login process here and you will be taken to the site. On the site, you can see the new forum post that you were alerted about.